Hi people, today we are going to be reacting on Private Diary, which is new to me. I've never reacted on animated stories before, so this is going to be new for me too. Anyways, you can go and check out their video if you end up not enjoying this one. So without further ado, grab your drinks. This is a juice, just so you know, and let's start.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm 16.
Hi, 16 Emily. And I'm 14 years old, so you 2 years older than me.
To be honest, I always thought my life was perfect. I adored my parents and my twin sister Bianca. I was also the head of our family. They called me Family Emily because I was always organizing all sorts of events for us. Family picnics, photo shoots, I even ran a family blog. And you know, people thought we were the coolest family in town.
Like literally, there's always that one family that is just so outstanding in town. Like literally, tell me in the comment section if in your town you have that one family.
Mrs. Donovan, a psychologist and a life coach, even wrote a book about us. Family as it should be. Everyone looked at us like they were thinking, wow, this is true love and friendship.
Example, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Well, those first Keeping Up with the Kardashians, now it's the
To be honest, I believed we were the best too. But then, my world was turned upside down. One day, our parents said they were going on a business trip for about a week. They worked together, so they were never apart, even at work. My stomach was in knots because they never left us all by ourselves for so long before. Of course, Bianca was staying with me, but she couldn't replace Mom and Dad. On the first day, I just wandered around the house, scrolled through my phone, and looked at old photos in my blog.
Yeah, you were getting brain rotted on that phone. People use your phone for only 1 hour. Your screen time should be 1 hour, not 12 hours just like mine, because I never sleep. Actually, I usually use my laptop most of the time because because like it's easier to watch movies on your laptop because it's a big screen. So yeah,
bored out of my mind. Then I walked into my parents' closet and sniffed their clothes. I know it sounds weird, but they smelled like Mom and Dad, and that made me feel better. And there, in their closet, I found an old, dusty box full of photographs. I saw baby pictures of Bianca and myself. They were so cute, it almost brought tears to my eyes. But then, I saw something that made my hand shake. There was another baby in one of the photos. The girl looked just like Bianca and me. I turned the photo around and read Emily, Bianca, and Rachel. I called Bianca.
What? I'm sorry, but if you didn't see the title, it says we found out that we are not twins but triplets. So we kind of expected that, but we didn't expect it in 1 minute and 35 seconds.
We kept rummaging through the box. There were some letters and postcards in it. From the look of things, we had another sister. We were triplets. I couldn't believe it. Why didn't
Mina, I'd be happy that we are triplets because it's hard to get twins. How much more that you have 3 children, and then when are you just going to be hiding one of those children? Like, why hide the child? They are siblings. They need to be together. Like literally.
our parents tell us about her? Of course, I immediately called Mom and Dad, but their phones were off. They were on the road and out of range. I felt betrayed. We were a family, and family was sacred. How could they hide the fact that we had a sister from us? Then, I got an idea. I was going to find Rachel. According to the letters we found, she lived on a farm in a neighboring state with our uncle and aunt. We need to see her. All the way there, I tried to imagine what she'd be like. I thought Rachel would be just like Bianca and me, that she would be happy to see us, that we would hug, laugh, take selfies together, and our family would finally be complete.
I don't think that's going to happen. If she lives in a farm and you live in a suburb place, no, my sister, you are playing with your brain. That's not happening, not in the world of them gods, ever. You live in a farm. She lives in a farm. You live in the city. Those are two different kinds of places. Like literally, you're going to find her having a country accent, and when you have the modern essence, you know? Yeah.
Spoiler alert,
Totally
that is
different.
not what happened. When we arrived at the farm, we saw a girl in jeans and cowboy boots. Her hair was in a braid. Rachel didn't look like us at all.
Yeah, like literally. Look at her and then look at yourself. Big wide difference.
She was confident and a little rude. It was clear that she had a life of her own. Hi, I knew you'd come someday.
I'm sorry. Huh? Wait, what did you say?
A little rude. It was clear that she had a life of her own. Hi, I knew you'd come someday.
Huh? I knew you'd come someday. Okay, I'm sorry, actually.
You knew? It turned out that our uncle and aunt had told her the truth years ago. Apparently, our parents couldn't afford to raise 3 children, so they had left Rachel with them. What? Did our parents really abandon their daughter?
And she is okay with that? But she's gotten used to it. Like 16 years is a lot. So, yeah.
And then hid it from us? I thought they were perfect. I tried to explain to Rachel that we were a family and should be together, but she just smiled and said that she already had a family. She didn't look unhappy. On the contrary, it seemed Rachel was doing just fine, and she wasn't sitting around waiting for us to show up. Rachel, you just don't know how awesome it is to live together yet. We always do everything as a family. You should come with us. It's going to be great. Why would I do that? I'm fine here. Her words really stung. I'd always believed that nothing was more important than family, and now my sister was saying that she was fine without us. I decided I needed to...
Maybe your other twin sister will also betray you. You'll never know.
To show her what she's missing. First, I showed Rachel a slideshow of our family photos. I picked all the sweetest moments: picnics, birthdays, trips to the seaside. Oh look, that day, Dad fell off the boat and Mom laughed until she cried. And this is us making Christmas cookies. I hoped it would move Rachel to tears and she would decide to join us. But no. Cool pictures, but this is your life, not mine. I almost exploded like a pressure... Cool pictures, but this is your life, not mine. I almost exploded like a pressure cooker. We needed to impress her. So Bianca and I organized a family dinner like we did at home. We set a large table, lit candles, and turned on music. I even gave everyone tasks. Our dad usually told jokes, and Mom always praised the food, and Bianca and I laughed and interrupted each other. I made sure everyone knew their role. Girls, we usually just eat our dinner without putting on a show. I almost burst into tears, but I didn't give up. The next day, I drew a huge poster, 10 golden rules of our family, calling each other every day, having dinner together, arranging...
I just feel like you were the dad in your family, girl. Emily, right? Yeah. I feel like you were the dad in the family instead of your dad being the head of the family. Like literally, you have rules of how to act as a family. Like literally, girl, that's not a real family. You're just staging it. It's like you were acting. You're scared that you might have cameras, you know, and stuff. Like, girl.
Photo shoots, helping me with the blog. It was all there. I hung it right in the living room.
Emily, we don't need rules to love each other.
I stood there with my poster and felt like I couldn't do anything right. Bianca was already getting tired of it all. Isn't it enough? Maybe we should go home. You don't get it. We are family. We should be together. Okay. That evening, I talked to my uncle and aunt. What I'd learned took the wind out of my sails. It turned out that Mom and Dad had come to get Rachel once. She was about 10 years old at the time. She looked at them like they were strangers. Mom and Dad realized it was too...
Like, actually, yeah, it makes sense because, like, at 10 years old, it'll like, make much more sense if they came, like, when she was at least 3 years old. You know, she can, memorize people, you know, and stuff. But, like, yeah, they really did make it bad choice.
Too late. They decided to leave everything as it was. I sat there in shock and tried to process it all. Okay, I'll talk to Mom. I called her, and this time, Mom answered. Why didn't you tell us about our other sister? We're a family.
What sister? Emily, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mom, I've met Rachel. She's our triplet. Emily, stop talking nonsense. It's just you and Bianca. That's it. I don't have time for this. She hung up, and I stared at my phone. What was that? By the way, I called Dad. You know what he said? That we had another sister, but she died at birth.
Nope.
They're
They are lying to you all. Like literally, Mina, I'd be telling the truth when you even know the name of the person. Like literally, you can't lie. They even told you the name of their sister. Like, come clean and just be like, yeah, I'm sorry, my child. I lied to you. Yes, you are not twins, but triplets. Like literally, what's wrong with your parents? Just tell the kid the truth. You'll be good. Like, you're perfect. You're a perfect family, right? You should be okay with that.
both lying and can't even get their story straight. Looks like it. I decided to deal with that later. For now, my main goal was convincing Rachel to come back with us. I refused to take no for an answer. It will be great. We will do everything together. You won't leave me alone, will you? Nope. Okay. I'll come back with you on one condition. You will stay with me for 3 days first. No problem.
Nope, girl. You are going to suffer. You will have to feed them chickens, all of that. You are not that kind of a person. You should have just let it go. It will happen smoothly on its own. And maybe let it go. Maybe on summer holidays and stuff. Visit her. I mean, I would have said no. But I guess she's trying to bond with her long-lost triplet
More determined than ever. But then Bianca suddenly moaned in pain. My tooth. I can't take it anymore. We're on a family mission. I need to go to the dentist.
No. She's lying. Why did the tooth start hurting just because she said they need to stay there for 3 days? Girl, she is lying to you. The family is already ruined now. There's nothing to save here because your parents already started lying to you. Secondly, now she is lying. Your perfect family image is long gone with those keys into the ocean.
I can't even eat. I tried to talk her out of it, but she insisted. We hugged. See you later, sis. I'll miss you. And so she left, and I stayed. On the first day, I helped Rachel around the farm. We carried some boxes around, fed the chickens, and then went horseback riding. By the evening, I was exhausted. Now let's go on a walk with my friends. Sure, let's go out. We were out until late at night. I kept waiting for our uncle and aunt to call Rachel and ask her, where are you? When we...
I thought if you lived in the farm, it would be strict. You'd have strict parents, but yeah, we have a whole lot of different kind of parents. Actually, 5 parents are so okay with the children, dating, all of that and stuff. Not bad parents. Nope, they whoop you, literally, they whoop you till you cry for dating. So we have 2 different kinds of parents, and it's not fun.
You'll be back, but they didn't even text her. Aren't they worried at all? Of course they are, but they trust me. I don't have to report to them every second. That shocked me. Back home, Mom and Dad always knew where we were and who we were with, but Rachel was free. What about...
They'd even check your steps, literally. They'd put an air tag inside your bag, everywhere, your clothes. You thought they are hugging you just because you're leaving? No, they want to put an air tag inside your clothes so that they know everywhere you are. They can even track you on Find Friends in Snapchat. You can never trust nobody in these days, literally.
Family dinners, though. For us, dinner is just a meal. If I'm hungry, I know where the fridge is. The next day, Rachel and I help.
Period. If I'm hungry, I know where the fridge is. Period. Literally. Girl.
Our uncle fixed his car. Well, Rachel was helping, and I was just watching them.
You're my best partner.
Such simple, earnest words. For the first time, I realized that they were close too, in their own way, without any grand speeches or stage photo shoots. What do you do for the holidays? Nothing special. Sometimes we roast corn and play card games. I sat there and wondered how it all worked. They didn't have our perfect family rules, but looked happy. I called Bianca to tell her about it. She was sitting at home eating something and watching a TV show. How's your tooth?
What did?
I knew
That's
it.
when I realized
She
that Bianca
was
hadn't had a
lying.
toothache. She just left me. We are a family. How could you lie to me?
Oh, you and your talks about family. I'm so sick of it. Give me a break.
It felt like my world had turned upside down. I
And she hung up.
couldn't believe that my own sister had just said that. That night, I tossed and turned for a long time. Thoughts of everything that had happened in the last few days kept running through my head. Rachel was happy and didn't need us in her life. Mom and Dad lied to us. Bianca had run home because she was tired of me and all our family rules. For the first time, I wondered, would Rachel even be happy if I dragged her to my home? She had our uncle and aunt, her friends, and a life of her own. You know what? You won. I'm going back home. Fun.
She got them. Yeah.
At home, I immediately pounced on Bianca. What's wrong with you? We're family, but you act like you don't care. When will you stop? I'm tired of pretending all the time. I have interests of my own. I want to dress differently, live my life, and not act for your perfect blog. So you don't care about your family? I do. I'm just not like you. That pissed me off, and I went to my room. In the evening, our parents came home. I thought they would comfort me. Mom, Dad, Bianca is betraying the family values. She doesn't care about everything we built.
It's like you're a kid. Like, literally, girl, how can you report such a stupid thing to your parents? Like, girl.
But then I noticed something weird. Mom came back tan, but Dad had warm clothes in his bag. He also had pictures of himself skiing on his phone. Wait, hold on. Where exactly did you go? The thing is, we weren't together. I was on a beach and your father went skiing. What?
We're tired, Amy. We're just tired.
I've been on antidepressants for years, and your father has a punching bag in the basement to vent his irritation. We act happy all the time.
Your father has anger issues. He going pew pew pew. Every time I get angry, get upset about our perfect image family, just going to be punching box.
Time, but it's hard for us. I couldn't believe it. The parents I thought were perfect were actually barely holding on. And then I thought of Rachel. She was happy without any mask while we were playing at being a happy family and struggling to put up with each other. What about Rachel? Tell me the truth.
You are triplets. When you were born, it was hard for us. 3 babies at once, it was unbearable. We were
So you decided to take out one, like literally. Even 2 is hard. Then, like, I
exhausted and fought all the time.
In the end, we gave Rachel to my sister and her husband. But that's terrible.
We thought it would be better that way, but it didn't help. We even wanted to get divorced.
That's when we met Mrs. Donovan. She convinced us that a family should stay together no matter what, that we had to make sacrifices. She has a lot of children of her own.